Hello, everybody. I am up tonight late, um, making some. That's makeup, not a black eye. Just to let you know, it's just makeup. Um, I've been up late tonight, going through a lot of paperwork, a lot of um, reading the meticulous details of these false reports throughout the last 5 years and more concerning Child Protective Services of Athens, Clarke County in Georgia, where the University of Georgia is, where Catherine Angela Pope is the state attorney, general assistant state attorney. This is the woman that wrote the false petition stating that I had paranoia schizophrenia, and also that I was found sleeping on the sidewalk with my children. I have no good news for them. I don't know why this particular document that I have kind of passed me by, but as I was reading thoroughly, I found out some very interesting facts about this document. One of the things that I would like to make a mention of, before I forget, I'm going to get into that. The Spirit of God has ministered to me as a prophet seer. He has ministered to me that the Child Protective Services agencies, politicians, are trying to have me sent off to a mental institution for mental illness, because the state would get in trouble if they continue to allow me to, maneuver through my life and prove that they were wrong for what they have done. Now, I haven't been able to convey everything, but I will now. I have, since I dealt with Child Protective Services and all of the people who conspired against me, it was several different types of entities. It was Child Protective Services, the Hospital of St. Mary's Hospital, Athens, Georgia. They were the first ones. No authorities was there when they snatched my children out of my arms. Apparently they got the okay to do it, apparently, because I'm sure that somebody had to give them that special permission for that lady to snatch my daughter off my hips. And no fault of my own, just sitting there calming my children down after they had them barricaded. It's a long story. I'm going to get into that later, again another time. However, what I'm trying to say is, it was revealed to me that the state knows that they can get in trouble. So they haven't been able to prove mental illness to this day, because I've been successful. I'm a business owner. I have a hair business. I have a consulting firm. I have a ministry. I do civil rights work. I do a lot of community service. I have other children that I have good relationships with. I'm well known and versed, and people know about me, my intellect, and they call me brilliant. Not just, not trying to toot my own horn or anything. So people know of me, and I'm known across the states at this rate. And I have been told that they are trying to sabotage me since I've been dealing with them. I have had a sabotage on my homes, at least 5-6 times. Sabotage on my homes, sabotage on my jobs, sabotage on completing the case plan. Every time I try to do one of their prerequisites, they sabotage my working with other people in order to get it done. Manipulating in conversation. I've even had some people dismiss me as a client after speaking to Rachel Corman, the last known caseworker. And these were my connections that I found on my own without using state agency referrals. I did everything out of my own pocket and on my own, and still is. And I have had my beauty shop sabotaged. That was a ripple effect from one shop to the next, to the next, to the next. I was discriminated against very severely. I've had my cell phones tapped into, my laptop completely shut down. They deleted my entire Facebook business page off of Facebook to sabotage me from a loan and a grant from Small Business Administration for the disaster loan. They have sabotaged me from receiving the PPP loan. I have been sabotaged for a lot of things. So far, that's as much as I can convey to you. But if you notice, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still fighting. It's really sad what they have done. I'm very strong. I think about my children and it makes me vulnerable because I love them so much. I just can't understand. I can't put it together why these people would go to this extent of doing the things that they do. So, as I was saying, to be a little bit less emotional, they're trying to put it together to frame me, to sabotage my home, my income, my jobs, everything, so that I don't have anywhere to live. But that's not working. It's not working. Nonetheless, I found something tonight in a document, and the document says, in the document it says that we're planning to terminate her parental rights. This was as of August 12th, 2017. I noticed that there was some discrepancy with that because it was out of order with the dates. The case plan is dated April of 2017. I received it in court after they printed it off. So I probably got it like 1st of May or April, sometime in April's end. Nonetheless, that's only 4 months. Okay? And my case plan is for 12 months. Now, even if they delayed, which they did, giving me this case plan, if you went off the first day of the incident, which was October 15, 2016, you still don't come up with a year by August 12, 2017. So this is showing that they're adamant about brainwashing me, showing me that I'm defeated, gaslighting, and instilling in me, which is a mental enslavery, to make me feel like they have the power and that it's going to be whatever they say. So that's one of the things I wanted to bring to your attention. Another thing that I noticed was, I noticed that as I was reading, it said that my son and my daughter got caught with their pants down. And one said that my daughter asked my son to have sex with her. But I never heard of this before. And I'm the mother. And I'm going to call and find out from my contact if this is so. But I got a question that if it is so, then how is it that there's no documentation from that, whatever date, this August 12th, 2017, till now, that this is an issue or had been an issue, right? Another thing is, I noticed that also says that the lady who was caring for my children, the second one, whose name is Strong, right? Miss Strong. She stated that my son was having some problems with focus and being still. But I could already pick up that that was a check issue. She wanted that money. Most people in foster care know that they can get additional funds if they claim mental illness on the children. And the funny thing is, Jeremiah never had an issue with being still. Jeremiah he's calm. Okay? So I know that's not true. So that's just a couple of things that I wanted to bring to you guys' attention. Most definitely about this this arrangement to have me indicted to a mental hospital or whatever they got up their sleeves for mental illness. That's actually a prophecy over my life. Somebody told me, I don't know if it's going to come to pass, but I know that the young lady was trying to convey to me that that's what they were intending to do. She had some type of a vision. And there has never, to this day, been any mental health diagnosis such as whatever they're talking about. I've been diagnosed with anxiety, depression, in the early stages, going to their agency. And what is it called? It's called Advantage Mental Health. The same place that when I wasn't hearing from my children for 30 days and my attorney didn't know where they were for 30 days within the first 3 months of them being in custody, the same place that took me in when I went on my own free will to have an evaluation done because of insomnia, nightmares, and that pretty much did it for me. I was trying to figure out what's going on with my mind, and she just diagnosed me with deep depression and post-traumatic stress disorder. However, even with that, I found out from a second opinion person, physician or psychiatrist, that the medication she had provided me was for delusional episodes. And that would explain why after a single pill, I never took the medication away. I mean, I never did it again. Yeah, I threw it away. That's what I was trying to say. It's late. Y'all have to excuse me. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. But, you know, the darndest things that people will do. I'm going all the way. I'll look for y'all's support. Please help share this story. This is truly a very detrimental event, ongoing every day until the first day I see my children again. That's when it stops. And it's going to take all of your support to get that done. So I wish you would share our page. I could only imagine what my children are going through. And I just want to ask you to please share this page so that we can put our story out there, that these people conspired together to have me arraigned for neglect and for mental illness. And it hasn't been proven to this day. No, sir. No, ma'am. The one that I just told you about, the deep depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, was not based on this event that happened. All right? There's 2 different time frames. You talk about 3 months in. I don't hear from any of the social workers. I'm calling, and I can't get in contact with them. My attorney said that he couldn't get in contact with them. He didn't know where my children was, and it was unusual that they're supposed to report it. And I just decided to change my phone number. I just got this epiphany like almost a full 30 days. Everybody picked up the phone. So apparently this is a move that they make when they conspire together as one. I want to address someone out there I know is watching. I want to address 2 people, maybe 3. First, I want to address the person who's going through what I'm going through. I want you to know that I back you up in my prayers. And if you need somebody to talk to, who you could relate to, I'm available. Inbox me. Number 2, I want to address the people who conspired to do this against my family. I feel so sorry for you. You are an incredibly horrifying person. And you should be so disengaged from yourself. Because how could you do something so silly and so corrupted? And you're so nonchalant about it, like it doesn't even matter to you. And you call me mentally ill. You are a psycho. You are psycho. Very psychotic. Psycho. That is cold-blooded murder. But it's not done physically. You do it mentally, emotionally, location-wise, severing the best of bonds. And lastly, you will have your day. There will be something coming. And you're not coming out of this thing. Everything you get is all you deserve. And I'm no wolf in sheep's clothing, honey. I'm the real deal. I'm a good person. However, when you touch my family and you touch into my territory and invade my private home with the children that I gave life to, you got something coming your direction. And I'm telling you, not even the government can save you. No. God's wrath is in your life. And it's going to be there like a doomsday until he says that it's over. I also want to address you all who are watching and supporting. I want you to please heal our situation and spread this video like wildfire. I need you all to know that I am working diligently with all of my being to not just my family, save my children, but you know, as a mother, that's first and foremost. But I'm also working a few different strands involved in civil rights crises. We have got injustices everywhere. And except someone stands up to the plate with the boldness of a lion, we don't have a whole lot of time left here on this earth. So I'm just telling you straight up. Share the page. Share the video. Get people involved. Come to Voice Radio and listen in to my stories, my recordings. Come in and look at the Freedom Rings movement. Participate. Go to Save Solly and Des on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and I'm missing one. Facebook, Twitter. So please, in order for me to help another family, I gotta first use you to rescue my own. And I'm already helping families. I helped 8 families save their children. For my son and my daughter, I love you. These people are pathetic. I do not pray any blessings over their lives, in all honesty. You need to stay encouraged. And I'm doing my best over here to be integral, dependent, loyal, committed, dedicated, and loving for you. I'm living because you exist. And you inspire me and a lot of other people. You are a reflection of your mom. And it is a blessing to see a part of me inside of all of you. Kareem, Torian, or TJ, Des, and Sally, I love you so much. I want you to know to never give up on what you believe, which is right. But if you doubt if it's right, pray about it. God is going to answer you. I doubted if the Lord loved me. And he caused 3 Mormons to show up at my door and pray with me and feed me some word. God works in mysterious ways. Thank you guys for your support and listening. I really don't want to say anything else, but I am curious about the status of the hearts and the minds of you all when you watch my videos. What do you see in me that prevents you from sharing my page? In all of 5 years, I've been promoting on Facebook about my story. But I'm often ignored. And you sit here and put me in a vulnerable place by allowing me to expose myself in tears, begging you to share our information before the presence of my enemies. That's exactly what they want. You cannot be a Christian or whomever you are with no love and no compassion. And you hate me because I love myself, because of my gifts, because of my boldness. You think I need to be humbled to be helped. What is the difference between humbleness and confidence? How do you be confident and humble at the same time? I have it, the right measure. And I don't need anyone telling me that I don't have a right to save my children because of your arrogance and stupidity. I need people who have compassion, who will love and support. All my life, I have served God with everything in me. Every day, I'm in the neighborhoods, greeting people and smiling and encouraging people, uplifting people. You don't know who I am. And I followed every prerequisite to get my babies back. Even an ICPC transfer and an inspection in my home. And they never brought them home to me. And you sit here judging me. How dare you? You are a responsible party for other mothers' hearts being broken when I am called to lead a pact of people. Billions of people cross this land. You are responsible for keeping me back and feeding our enemies. They need to be brought down. And they need to know that God is able to put a good can of whoop on their hind parts. And he already is. Coronavirus is still around. Omicron, whatever else. So be careful who life you don't touch today. And be careful of touching my life and my baby's life the wrong way by not touching this share button at all. I want to leave you with something. I have a sibling who needs my help. But I can't tend to him until I can get out of this for me. And I want you to push this button and share our video. Thank you.